Hey guys, Godzilla Freak here, and welcome to my review of Dragon Ball Super episode 106. This episode is basically Tien's episode, and it is called Find It Out, Deathmatch Against an Unseen Attacker, because, there's a sniper in this episode, and this episode is mainly focused on Tien, because reasons. Because Tien didn't get an episode yet. And spoiler alert, Tien actually gets knocked off this episode, which is really sad because he barely just showed up. So, before I get into that, let me first talk about why I didn't do the last episode of Dragon Ball Super. That's because, first of all, there was a One Punch Man chapter, and One Punch Man takes priority in this channel, so obviously I'm going to do the One Punch Man chapter first. And then I didn't have time. It was like everyone else already reviewed it by then. And also that episode wasn't that big, so I didn't feel like I had to review it. So those are the reasons right there. And also, I decided to make an intro for Dragon Ball Super reviews. So here it is. I hope you like it. Dragon Ball. Did you like that intro there? I mean, I didn't make it yet as of recording the audio portion, so I don't actually know what it's like yet. But I hope it's good, right? It's kind of weird saying it before the intro was actually made, but whatever. And this water, man, so good. I like water. So let's get into the review, okay, guys? The review starts off with Goku talking to Master Roshi, and Master Roshi just sits down on a rock. It's like, Goku, you don't have to take care of me. I'll just rest up here for a bit. You should go fight other people. So Roshi just sitting down there, and Goku leaves. Basically, there's this touching scene. It's like, oh, Master Roshi, and Roshi's like, yeah, it's fine. So it seems like Roshi's gonna stay in the tournament for a bit longer. He just sits down, he rests there. And then after that, we cut straight to Piccolo and Gohan, as well as Dr. Rhoda, which is that warthog from Universe 6 that we saw in 97 or something, one of the older episodes in the Tournament of Power. We see him just on a rock. It's like, oh, I am the way of Dr. Rhoda, and I have this amazing ability. And then this beam just shows up and hits Dr. Rhoda off of the platform, which is really funny because we don't really see his ability yet. It's like, huh? What? What's his ability? I hope we get to see it later. So, and then Piccolo is like, yeah, okay. And then Gohan's there. Oh my god, what happened? And then Piccolo's just comes in quick, Gohan, dodge! And the beam goes down before the Piccolo does this save on Gohan. Just boom! Gets him out of there before it's too late. That's pretty cool. Teaches Gohan how to dodge some more because he still sucks ass, obviously, right? So then we don't find out Dr. Rhoda's ability, which sucks. And we're like, okay, who the fuck is launching these beams at them? That's really, really weird, right? So after the clutch save by Piccolo, they like move around and they're just getting trashed on. They're getting messed up on, right? So then, like, it's just like, alright, what's happening? And then, basically, Gohan asks Piccolo, is like, oh, is that dude dead? And then Piccolo brings up interesting points, like, if the guy who attacked would be disqualified if Dr. Rhoda died. That's really weird. I guess it's just the person that's there, because I thought that if you kill someone, your entire team is disqualified. But I guess it's just you as an individual, so I find that pretty interesting. I didn't know that before, but I guess that's what the rules say. If you kill someone, you're disqualified, not your whole team. So then we see these weird orb things that are reflecting these blue beams that were shot out, right? These weird orbs are everywhere, and they're just like shooting out the beams. And then it's like, okay, so there's these orbs things and whatever, and then we see one of them hits Piccolo's arm, and Piccolo just goes, ah, and grows it back. It's super dramatic. Every time Piccolo loses an arm and just grows it back, it's like, oh, y'all, does like weird thing. And it's like, and he just grows the arm back. Piccolo loses a total of 3 arms this episode. One right here, and then later he loses 2 more arms. He loses both of his arms and he grows those back as well, because Piccolo's awesome. And then we find out that the guy who was making these orbs is a guy called Plum. And apparently he can use the orbs to like see his opponent, which is really interesting. He can basically like put his eyes inside of the orb. So the orb is like another eye. And you see him like he makes these orbs too, so he like spits out a bunch of these orbs. And apparently using these orbs, he also has infrared vision, which is really interesting to me because, like, Piccolo is one to bring up, oh, he can sense our heat. But the thing is, like, do Namekians give off heat? I thought they didn't give off heat. I thought Namekians were cold-blooded. Because they act like reptiles, you know, they survive off of drinking water and stuff. And Namek looks like a pretty, you know, a warm environment. So I always thought the Namekians were cold-blooded, but I guess they're also warm-blooded, just like humans and other mammals are. So that's really interesting, because, like, they look more like amphibians than anything else if we want to find a real-world parallel. But I guess you shouldn't try to find a real-world parallel, because, you know, it's a Namekian. It's an alien from a fictional universe, but that's just really interesting to me. So what Piccolo and Gohan basically do is that they like shoot a bunch of beams everywhere, and they heat up those areas with their beams. So then Plum is confused. He's like, "Oh shit, where are all these heats coming from, right?" And Plum decides, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna launch like a whole barrage of beams everywhere and destroy all the rubble that Piccolo and Gohan have been hiding in, so that I can just straight up see them without having to sense their heat. So that's pretty cool. And then what happens is basically Goku and Vegeta and Tien show up. Tien's like, huh, Dr. Rhoda, eh? So they're just walking around, and they sit down and talk with each other, and it's like, oh yeah, this is bad. And they essentially have a lunch break. It's like, you know what? We've been fighting for a bit. Me and Vegeta especially. Tien, I don't know what you've done, right? Tien took out like one guy so far, where like Roshi did the lightning thing, and Tien went Shinki Koho on his ass. So yeah, it's like all he did so far. I wonder what he's gonna do this episode, eh? So yeah, so they have a lunch break essentially. It's been like I don't know what, 15 minutes? No, like 8. Like I don't know, like yeah, like 15 minutes. We deserve a break, man. We've been fighting really hard all this time, so like yeah, we're just gonna have a lunch break real quick. Oh look, Gohan and Piccolo, man, they look like they're struggling. oh, the guy who's hitting them is like right there, and he's sending out these beams. That's pretty cool. Maybe we should go do something. Yeah, we should probably go do something. So like Tien goes off to help Piccolo and Gohan, like they keep Gohan and stuff. He basically tries to like protect them. And then Goku and Vegeta go off to fight Plum. And they find out that, oh, Plum isn't actually the sniper. The real sniper is this weird green dude with orange hair. That's somewhere else entirely. And he's been firing beams at Plum, and Plum's been like using his power. He absorbs the beam and then blasts it somewhere else entirely. So Plum is using his seeing technique with the orbs, but the real sniper is this other guy. So yeah, Plum has a really interesting ability, and this is like a team effort, right? They have a team effort going on. So Tien is actually the person who sees the sniper because he has 3 eyes, and the third eye bullshit, right? He has a lot of stuff there. And Goku and Vegeta go off to fight Plum, and they do like a Gallic Kamehameha. They do Gallic Kamehameha, as I like to call it. Boom at Plum. And then Plum just absorbs it and reflects it back. It's like, oh, okay, so he can just absorb ki and blast it at us. That's cool. And instead of like, I don't know, punching him in the face and kicking him off the platform, Vegeta decides to use rocks. Just throw rocks at him. I'm just like, dude, is that seriously the best idea you can come up with? There's this thing called just punching him in the face and then kicking him off the platform. But no, you decide to use rocks. And this guy's pretty slow, but he can at least dodge rocks. They're not throwing small rocks at high speed either. No, they're throwing these massive rocks at full power, and they're not that fast. Plum is managing to dodge them, because even though Plum's pretty fat, he has enough speed to dodge these rocks. Mind you, they're made of kachi, so they probably hurt, but still. Even though kachi has basically turned into regular rocks recently, and literally everyone has the capability to break them without trouble, makes fucking sense, right? So, yeah. And then we end up skipping over to Tien, and he uses the multi-form technique. And then Beer's like, ooh, that's a cool technique. And the drama's building up, right? It's like, he does this weird poses in the multi-form. That's kind of weird, right? And then Supreme Kai's like, oh, that was such an awesome technique. We're guaranteed to win. Krillin's just like, no, but it comes with a cost. And it's like, let's find out. What cost could there possibly be for that awesome of a technique? I have no idea. I've never seen this before. And then Krillin's like, it splits your power and defense and speed, and everything is split into the amount of clothes that you have. And Supreme Kai's just like, what the fuck? That's so weird. So it's like, I thought everyone knew that by now. It's not like we've never watched DBZ before. I'm pretty sure this was used in Super, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess maybe younger audiences don't know the multi-form technique, but yeah, that's what happens. So the four Tiens charge at the sniper dude. It's like, with these 12 amazingly sharp eyes, pew, takes out one of them. With these 9, pew, 6, pew, 3 sharp eyes, I will defeat you. The sniper basically takes out all of them because, you know, they have lower durability. Hey! And then what happens is, get out! This guy's in the room now. Brian's in here now. God damn it. So after getting them taken out, Tien shows up. It's like, Shin Kiko Ho! And there's this epic thing where he just like, his arms are like broken after it, which is kind of weird. So then he's like, Tien's like, you are a worthy opponent. And the sniper's just like, yeah, get out.
Get out.
And he's like, yeah, I can't even fire my beams. He's like, okay, time to finish it. Shin! And then the dude just like fires these beams like, wrecked, get wrecked, I just beat your ass, you got fooled. And he just fires these beams and knocks the Tien out. But turns out the 3 other Tiens from the multi-form are still there. And they go friggin' triple Nelson on the sniper. I'm like, okay, sure. And they knock the sniper down, taking themselves down with him. I'm like, if you're gonna lose in the process, why don't you just use 2 of the multi-forms to take out the sniper, dude? Get out! Use 2 of the Tiens to take out the sniper, dude. And then keep the last Tien just to, like, stay alive. Right? I wonder how that would go, because, like, technically you're still a full member then. Like, why don't we just do that? But no, they decide to go triple Nelson, takes themselves down with the guy, which is just entirely dumb. You know, what I thought was going to happen, I thought Tien was going to show up when Goku's fighting Jiren. Tien's just going to show up out of nowhere. It's like, Goku, you have a new transformation, right? Do it! It's like, no, but I'm going to get destroyed by Jiren. And then Tien would just go, no, that won't happen. Shin, Kiko-ho! 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 I thought Tien was going to put down Jiren for like a good 10 seconds so then Goku can transform and then there'd be that fight. And Tien would just like freaking allow Goku to transform. But no, that doesn't happen. We don't get the thing with Cell. Tien knocks himself out and Beerus is for some reason happy about this, but whatever. After they are knocked off, we find out that, you know, the snipers from Universe 2, and obviously Plum as well, because they're working as a team, makes fucking sense. And then Rhoda comes in, like, bites Plum or whatever, just, like, locks him down. Like, they call me Dr. Rhoda for a reason. I will now show off my ability. Vegeta comes in, Galaxy on fire! And knocks them both off the ring. We get confirmed that Plum is from Universe 2 as well as the Sniper dude. They're both Universe 2 members. And I'm just like, no, we didn't see Dr. Rhoda's ability, man. Maybe he was a doctor in Universe 6. That'd be cool. Universe 6 has a healing like Boo would have been. You know, like before Frieza streams and Boo falls fucking asleep like a dumbass. Yeah, that's a thing. So maybe he would have been like healing his, like Hit versus Jiren. It's like, haha, get wrecked, Hit, and then Rhoda comes in, heal, get wrecked. So that would have been a thing, but no, this guy just gets knocked off by a Galacon before we know literally anything about him at all, which just kind of sucks, to be honest, man. Come on, let us see Dr. Rhoda's ability. I want to know what it is. We all want to know. Even Goku wants to know, but I guess not. Ooh, next episode, we see Frost. Alright, we see Frost. And there's like Roshi doing the Mafuba. And we see Roshi down on the ground with Frost in front of him. Magetta's in the episode. And who else was there? There was like the weird baby dude versus like Jiren and Dispo. You know that baby opponent that with like the blue strings from the episode I didn't review last episode. Yeah, that weird baby like character. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this review, guys. Take care, y'all. Goodbye. Shit, I pressed something bad. Let's just keep this in the video to make it a bit longer. So then people are more inclined to click on the video. Let's just do that, alright? Dude, what happened? Take care, y'all. Goodbye. I kind of failed there. I mean, I need to do a proper outro. Take care, y'all. Goodbye.